Day 7 was a challenge for us. Man, we're struggling just to stay healthy. We're losing kids into some freak injuries that certainly cause us to get some make reps more difficult. But that's part of the game. Offensive line, I think we're down to about 8 guys right now, and it's a struggle. There's a lot of good looking ones standing on the sideline, but in receiver we've Markel and Cody, and of course got hurt, and then Laquan and Collins are already out. So we're facing some adversity right now, offensively, defensively. Really pleased. I think we have a chance to be really good on that side, and it's certainly going to make us better going forward, having to practice against that the speed and length that our defense plays with. I'm real pleased with that. Offensively, the quarterbacks, there's times we make really good plays, and then we're searching for some consistency among all 3 of them. And Dan and I have just got to continue to coach them and try to make solid plays on every snap that we get. So it's been a very physical spring thus far. Hoping that Saturdays, when we get to there, we'll have enough healthy guys to really have a quality scrimmage and see if we've made some significant improvements, because we've been spending an enormous amount of time on technique, individual work, and even last week's scrimmage was really not a full scrimmage. It was a lot of compartmentalized work, and this Saturday we're hoping we can see that produce some good results.
Injury-wise, who are you concerned about? Who's maybe?
I'm concerned about all. Well, some of them are not coming back for spring, so it's we have who we have pretty much for spring. Hopefully, Markel and Cody are not out significantly long. I hadn't talked to the trainers yet, see exactly what's going on there. But offensive line, hopefully, we'll get. Doesn't look like we're going to get any of those back for spring. So it's going to be.
Which linemen are out? I know Laramie.
Let's see: Laramie, Aaron, Durante, Conyers, Christian Marsh has been out. Talbot Bias, Davion. I think that's it. I believe that's.
About Rawlings.
Rawlings is out too. Yep, and he broke his arm last week. So we're trying to get some quality work, but it certainly makes it more challenging.
Who's working, Hugh, on the offensive line? I mean,
Justin Bell and Javon Patterson and Ben Steele, Jeremy Liggins, Fawn Cooper, Jordan Sims, Rod Taylor, Freely, Tyler Putnam. I think that's it.
Can it be advantageous for a guy like Javon to be forced into all these reps?
He's getting all the reps he wants. He's having to go with the 1 some and the 2s, and he's getting all the reps he wants. All of them are.
How has he held up?
Good. I'm real pleased. I think he's going to be a really good player. Real excited about him. He's a great kid and going to be a good player.
On the flip side of that, how much has the makeshift offensive line made it difficult to evaluate quarterbacks?
Made it difficult. We can force our defense to be in some vanilla looks, and we look a lot better then. But when they're who they want to be, it's been quite challenging to have successful plays for sure.
what have you seen in Chad's behavior and focus?
Have no reasons. I'm really pleased with everything he's done to this point. Again, it's a process. I'm very aware that any of these young men can make a decision that is wrong, and he's got very little rope to do that with. But real pleased at this point. He studies film. He's a competitor. He's a team guy. That's been my experience thus far.
How's he picking up the playbook?
It's moving a little fast for him. Some things, particularly when we installed some more things today. We really haven't the first 2 weeks. We've been very vanilla. He got a good grasp of that. Made some really good plays today. He threw a really good ball. In the next play, we had a little quarterback run. He broke and looked really good. But it can go a little fast for him at times, particularly when we're adding something for the day one of that install.
Has that adjustment been his biggest struggle or adjustment so far, getting used to the playbook and the speed and all
The terminology probably. You know, if we're not in our fastest pace and you can talk to him, he has an understanding of the game. He really has a good understanding. He's been taught the game. But you know, if we're in tempo and it's something new and he might struggle with, all right, did I call that exactly right? Which makes him uncertain and plays a little slow.
Of those quarterbacks, has anyone had a more consistent camp? Or
We're charting every single throw, and it's really close between all three. It kind of depends on the day, you know. Ryan's had his great days, and Kincaid's done well at times, and so has Chad. We'll compile it all after week 3. This is week 3, and then look at it again. But it's really close.
Is that gonna go all the way to fall?
I'm sure it will. Sure it will. With the situation we have at offensive line, I think it'd be a bit premature for us to evaluate them totally.